It's Friday, so let's do another blind ranking of college football teams for the 2025 season, starting with Vanderbilt. The Commodores getting some top 25 buzz right now. They had a really good offseason where they stacked talent. And let's just keep it rolling with the Tennessee schools. We've got the Volunteers as well. I think they're going to be a better team than Vanderbilt next season, and probably the 4 spot is where I'm comfortable. They're going to be top 25, maybe top 15, depending on how Nico develops and how their defensive level of play is able to stay. We've got Oklahoma State, obviously a disastrous season for them last year, but I think they'll look a lot better this season. I still am not sure I would be confident enough to say they'll be better than Vanderbilt, and that's kind of a crazy thing to say, but based on their trajectories, I'm comfortable with that. We've got the Texas Longhorns. Texas should be a national title contender and might be the favorite, odds on. So I'm going to put them at the number 1 spot. Auburn, another team, we've gotten the 4th SEC team now out of the first 5. Auburn is a team that's getting some buzz. Some people have been putting them in like the top 15. I think that's a little aggressive for now, and I tend to be leaning on the side that I think things could be more disastrous this season than successful. So I'm going to put them at 8, just below the Cowboys, and then we're going to get Nebraska on this filter as well. The Cornhuskers are going to be an interesting team to watch, and I honestly think that 5 spot was made for them. I think they'll be a fringe top 25 team this season and one to look out for. Iowa State is next. Our only options are 2 and 3 and 9 and 10. I think I'm more comfortable going with 3. They've still got decent amount of returning production. A lot of those guys continuing to develop in the system. Rocco Becht is back. Some key defensive playmakers. This coaching staff, I think, is the most important part. Minnesota is a team I would love to be able to put at number 2, but there's multiple teams here like Iowa State and Tennessee that I'm not feeling as confident about. It was a really resurgent season last season for them, for PJ Fleck, but I'm going to have to go with 9, unfortunately, which is just a tough break for them. Next, we get Michigan. I could see the positive side of next season and the way things break really well, and I don't think a total disaster is as likely. So I'll go 2 rather than 10. And then finally, we have Colorado. Pretty stacked list, honestly, for next season's teams. So I think 10 isn't the worst thing in the world for Colorado. Somebody has to be 10 here. I'd probably prefer it to be Oklahoma State, but it's going to be the first year that Coach Prime is having to operate without Shedeur Sanders, which was a great stability and commodity at quarterback, and without Travis Hunter. So we'll see what happens with the Buffaloes this season. But let me know down in the comments, how do you think this ranking turned out?